These are real analog film, Vision 3 250D, and these are normal videos, and this is my film emulation, done with native tools in DaVinci. To use this emulation yourself, go and see my full video called Real Film Emulation. Now let me show you how I did this. So first, I choose my film, for example, the Vision 3 250D, and I load it into my analog camera. And based on the properties of the loaded film, if this film camera would now suddenly be a digital camera with a digital sensor, its white balance would be daylight, as this film is daylight, and its ISO would be 250, as this film is 250 ISO. So to create a film emulation for this, I'll pick up my digital camera and I'll set the corresponding settings to my digital camera. I'll use two identical lenses in both cameras and I start shooting. I start with shooting these diagrams that have a variety of color on them with both cameras. First a short video with my digital camera and then a photo with my analog camera. And I make sure to match the aperture, shutter speed and white balance and the ISO between the cameras. Then I shoot a bunch of images with both cameras with sync settings, skin tones, sky, foliage, whatever random stuff I can find. Then I develop the film at the local film lab, the analog film, but I scan and convert the film myself. So doing the scanning and converting yourself, you just get much better colors from your film, but it's a lot of work. Then I bring the scanned film photos to DaVinci Resolve's timeline and place a frame from each corresponding video clip on next to the analog frame. And now I'll start creating the emulation, first matching the exposure and contrast and tone. Then I match the saturated colors to be exact with a combination of techniques. Then I'll take a look at the skin tones, and after that I'll just try and hunt for opportunities to improve the emulation by doing small tweaks here and there. Then I'll match the grain and add physically accurate halation effect to the emulation. Then I'll make some compensation for the exposure to make sure that the middle gray's exposure stays the same before and after the emulation. And last part is just to make sure that the emulation works with all kind of footage. So I'll try it out on a bunch of clips with different cameras and lighting scenarios and do some fine tuning. Then when I'm happy, I'll just package it up as a one compound node for easy use. And because this emulation is done in ACES, it works with any camera, and I can use these emulations for HDR videos as well. That is something you can't really do with other film emulation tools. So just to keep in mind, these work with HDR videos as well.